My beloved child, stop everything and open your heart to what I am telling you now. This moment is not an accident. Listen closely, for your case in heaven has been closed, and you cannot imagine the real reason. My voice is pleading with you. Do not turn away. I beg you with a father's heart. This is critical, and you must hear me now, or you will miss what I have decided to release over your destiny. Comment Amen if you are ready to receive my truth. Right now, angels are standing guard over you. I have seen the hidden battles, the silent tears, the prayers you whispered when no one saw your pain. You are not invisible to me. I know every sleepless night, every fear that tried to break you, and every secret hope you have tucked away, thinking maybe, just maybe, I would finally answer. I want you to know that today, everything changes. Your name has been written in the book of answered prayers, and your situation, yes, the very one that brought you here, is being handled by my hands. Before you move another step, take a breath and understand. I am not angry with you. I am not punishing you. My love for you has brought you to this very moment, so you would not lose your blessing. You need to hear me. Your case is closed in the courts of heaven, not because you failed, not because you are unworthy, but because I have seen enough. I have seen the injustice. I have watched the enemy try to convince you that it's over. But I am the God who does not slumber, and I am here to announce the final verdict. Victory is yours, and no power in hell or on earth can overturn my decision. The pain you carried has not been wasted. Every tear has become a seed, and now the harvest is ready. If you believe that your story can turn tonight, comment 1111 to claim this miracle. I know it is hard for you to trust again. You have waited for so long. The delays, the disappointment, the doors that slammed in your face when you prayed for just one to open. None of that was random. I used every moment to bring you closer, to strengthen you when you wanted to give up, to prepare your spirit for what I am about to do. Your prayers have not bounced off the ceiling. Every word has reached me, and even though you could not see me working, I was shifting circumstances for your good. Right now, I need you to do something important. If your heart is open, if you believe I am speaking directly to your spirit, like this video so that others who are desperate for my touch will be drawn to the truth. One act of faith can change the atmosphere around you. Your obedience in small things is making a way for bigger miracles. I see how you keep going even when no one notices. I see the sacrifices, the patience, and the quiet strength you have shown when the world expected you to break. You are my chosen one, marked by my hand and surrounded by favor even when you feel forgotten. I want to speak to the hidden places of your heart. You have questions that nobody can answer. You are tired of pretending that you are strong all the time. You wonder if there is truly a God who cares, or if you are just another face in the crowd. Let me tell you, I have counted every strand of your hair. I formed you before you were born. There is nothing about you that escapes my notice. I know the secret hopes you have for your family, for your future, for a miracle that would prove I am real. I am closer than your next breath, and I am working even now. Open your spirit to my presence. When you feel alone, I am holding you. When you feel weak, I am fighting for you. The enemy tried to convince you that your prayers were useless, that I was deaf to your cries, that it was pointless to hope. But today, I am exposing every lie and tearing down every stronghold that kept you bound. Your case is closed, not because you are disqualified, but because I have qualified you by my mercy and my blood. If you trust that my verdict is final, comment 222 and stand on this promise. Let me remind you of my power. I am the God who parted the Red Sea. I shut the mouths of lions for Daniel. I walked in the fire with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I made a shepherd boy into a king. I healed the sick, raised the dead, and spoke life where there was only death. Nothing is impossible for me. Your case is closed, not because I am finished with you, but because I have finished fighting for you. The war is won in the Spirit, and now you will see the victory manifest in your life. You are not here by mistake. This is your appointed time. I have protected you from dangers you never saw. I blocked attacks that would have destroyed you. Even when you doubted me, I remained faithful. Even when you ran from me, I ran after you. My grace is your anchor, and my promises are your inheritance. This is the moment when everything shifts. What the enemy meant for evil, I am turning for your good. The leaked 9-word money prayer the FBI never wanted you to see. This shocking prayer, kept hidden for decades, is now rewriting financial destinies. Used by nearly 20,000 people already, this 9-word phrase is attracting wealth with stunning speed. And yes, it's backed by 6 top neuroscience labs. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Let my words sink into your heart. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken for me to heal. I am still the God who saves, who restores, who redeems every broken story. My child, you are chosen. You are favored. You are protected under the shadow of my wings. Hold on, because what I am about to do will surprise everyone who doubted you. If you are desperate for a turnaround, lift your faith higher than your fear. When you do not know what to pray, just say my name. When you do not know how to stand, let me carry you. I am the author and finisher of your faith, and I have already written the ending, one filled with hope, restoration, and blessings. You will testify about this day. You will say, God did what no one else could do for me. If you declare that your breakthrough is coming, comment 333 as your step of faith. I am closer than you think, and my power is greater than your problem. Your case is closed, and now it is time for you to receive the fullness of my blessing. Stand firm, my child. This is not the end. It is your new beginning. I see your anxiety, my beloved. You have looked for signs, for proof that I am still working in your life. You wake up every day, hoping something will finally shift. I hear every silent plea from your heart. I know how it feels to be surrounded by questions with no answers, and to watch time pass as if nothing is moving. Yet even now, I want you to pause and recognize that my presence is resting upon you in this very moment. If you have faith that my eyes are watching over you right now, comment 555 and let your spirit agree with my promise. You are not the only one who has felt misunderstood. So many in my word have walked the lonely path you walk now. Joseph was betrayed by his own brothers, left in a pit, sold as a slave, and thrown into prison for a crime he did not commit. Yet I was with him in every dark place, and at the time appointed, I lifted him to a position of honor and influence. Your case is closed because just as I redeemed Joseph's story, I am redeeming yours. You cannot see all the reasons why yet, but you must trust my wisdom above your understanding. I need you to remember, my child, that your prayers are precious to me. They have not vanished into thin air. The courts of heaven heard every word every sigh, and every tear that escaped your eyes when you thought no one was listening. Your suffering has not been overlooked. I keep a record of all that has wounded you, and I am a just God. I have issued the final word over your life, and the time for weeping is passing away. Joy is coming, and no force can steal what I have decreed for you. There have been seasons where you felt abandoned, where it seemed as if I was silent. Those were not times of neglect, but seasons of preparation. When you thought I was ignoring you, I was building you up for a glory you cannot yet see. Like a potter shapes the clay, I have been molding your character, strengthening your faith, and refining your hope. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. If you receive this preparation as a sign of my love, comment 1212 and receive the growth I have ordained for you. I want you to notice the doors I have closed. Not every opportunity lost was a failure. Sometimes, my greatest mercy was keeping you from a path that would have destroyed you. I have protected you from relationships, choices, and seasons that were never meant for you. Every no was a hidden yes to something better. I am orchestrating details beyond your vision, and my plan for your life is unfolding with perfect timing. Sometimes, you have looked at others and wondered why they seem to prosper while you struggle. You must understand, my child, that I measure success differently. What is prized by the world is often empty, while the things I value, faithfulness, perseverance, trust, are forged in the fire. You are not less than anyone. You are not forgotten in the shuffle of humanity. I have called you by name. You are mine, and my plans for you are uniquely designed with your destiny in mind. I am not finished with you. The case closed over your struggle does not mean I am done writing your story. On the contrary, it is the ending of pain and the beginning of peace. You have crossed a threshold. What held you back before cannot hold you now. The chains are breaking. The fear is dissolving. My hand is mighty to save, and my love is relentless. Even when you feel surrounded by darkness, my light is shining upon your path. You have wondered if your faith is strong enough. You have doubted if you are worthy of my favor. Let me speak to those doubts. Your worth does not come from your performance, but from my unconditional love for you. I chose you before you chose me. I have seen the end from the beginning, and I have declared you victorious. If you dare to believe that I have chosen you for something greater, comment 777 as a declaration of faith. Could repeating 9 simple prayer words really make money appear in your life? Newly uncovered FBI research just revealed a forgotten 9-word prayer that's helping everyday people go from broke to blessed. Backed by 6 neuroscience labs, this at-home prayer is turning stress into vacations, debt into dream homes, and struggle into financial overflow. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There will be people who try to discourage you, who cannot see what I see in you. Let their words fall to the ground. My voice is louder. My word is final. The world may try to remind you of your failures, but I remind you of your future. I see beyond your mistakes. I see the treasure hidden inside of you. I see the moments you wanted to quit, and yet you pressed on. That strength came from me, and it is evidence that I have not abandoned you. Every promise I have spoken over your life is still alive. Delay does not mean denial. What I have spoken, I will accomplish. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Every tongue that rises against you in judgment, I will silence. My protection is a shield around you, and my angels encamp about those who fear my name. Even when storms rage, you are safe in my arms. Your future is not in the hands of people, circumstances, or even your own strength. It is held securely in mine. I know you have been tired. The journey has been long, and sometimes the weight feels unbearable. I am your strength in weakness. I am your hope when you have none left. The enemy wanted you to give up before you reached this moment, but I have kept you, preserved you, and positioned you for breakthrough. You will see my goodness in the land of the living. The testimony that comes from your pain will inspire others, and the glory that follows will reveal my power. Listen to me, precious one. There is no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. My mercy is new every morning. I do not keep a list of your failures. I rejoice over every step you take toward me. When you fall, I lift you. When you stumble, I steady you. My love is patient, my grace is sufficient, and my forgiveness covers every sin. You are not defined by your past. You are defined by my love and your future in me. You may not see it yet, but there are blessings with your name on them. Doors are opening, chains are breaking. The things that once seemed impossible are about to become your reality. Trust me, even when you cannot trace me. Hold fast to my promises. The battle belongs to me, and victory is your inheritance. I am the God who makes a way where there seems to be no way. You have reached a point where you are standing on holy ground, even if you cannot feel it right now. The very atmosphere around you is shifting, for my spirit is moving in response to your faith. The closed case in the courts of heaven means that the accusations against you have been silenced. The voices that tried to shame you have lost their power. I am standing as your defender, your redeemer, and your ultimate authority. If you believe my hand is fighting battles you cannot see, comment 999 as a declaration of your trust. There are moments when the silence feels deafening. You look for signs and wonders, for a voice or vision to show you that I have not left your side. But I want you to know that I do some of my greatest work in the silence. In the darkness, seeds of miracles are growing. What you thought was abandonment was actually me drawing you closer, teaching you to depend on my presence and not just my answers. My child, you have been learning how to walk by faith and not by sight. Remember the story of Moses and my people, standing at the edge of the Red Sea. They saw no way forward, surrounded by their enemies and feeling trapped by their circumstances. Yet, when there was no visible path, I made a way through the water. You are standing at the edge of your own Red Sea moment. The world may see a dead end, but I see a miracle about to break forth. Your faith is the key that unlocks the door to what I am about to do next. There is power in persistence. Every time you chose to believe me instead of fear, every time you prayed when you felt nothing, every time you lifted your head when shame tried to hold you down, you were building spiritual muscle. The enemy tried to use your pain to bury you, but I used it to plant you deeper in my love. Now is the time for those hidden roots to bear fruit. If you are ready to see new life spring forth from old wounds, comment 1010 and prepare your heart for what is coming. You have cried for answers, and I am not blind to your tears. There is not a single drop that has been wasted. My word promises that those who sow in tears will reap with songs of joy. I am collecting your tears and turning them into a river of blessing. The sorrow that has weighed so heavy on your heart will soon be transformed into gladness. My joy is your strength, and my peace will flood your soul. I have set before you an open door that no one can shut. The closed case is not the end. It is a new beginning. Where there was confusion, I am sending clarity. Where there was bondage, I am releasing freedom. Where there was lack, I am pouring abundance. My plans for you are not small. They are greater than anything you have imagined. I am not limited by your circumstances, and I am not constrained by time. Why is everyone whispering about the 9-word prayer found in FBI archives? This powerful money prayer, once buried in government files, is now setting people financially free. Just say these 9 words and watch what happens. Proven by 6 neuroscience labs, this method is turning hardship into abundance instantly. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may have lost relationships, opportunities, or even hope along the way. But I am the God who restores all things. What you thought was gone forever, I am able to bring back in a new and unexpected way. Nothing is too hard for me. My restoration goes deeper than surface blessings. I heal what is broken at the root. I make all things new, and I do not leave anything half-finished in your life. If you are trusting me to restore what was lost, comment 888 and speak restoration over your own journey. Do not let fear guide your decisions. Fear is not your portion. My perfect love drives out all fear. The enemy has tried to paralyze you with worry about the future, but I hold every moment in my hands. There is nothing ahead that can surprise me or separate you from my love. Even if you feel uncertain, my peace will anchor you. I am walking beside you through every valley, and I will lead you safely to the other side. When you look in the mirror and see someone who is broken, remember that I see a masterpiece in progress. You are not a sum of your mistakes. You are the work of my hands. My fingerprints are all over your life. I have placed gifts and dreams inside of you that the world has not yet seen. Do not let the failures of yesterday define the hope of tomorrow. With me, all things are possible, and every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. My promises are not empty. I am not a man that I should lie, nor a human that I should change my mind. What I have spoken, I will fulfill. If I have said you are blessed, then you are blessed. If I have called you favored, then you are favored. My word does not return void. It accomplishes everything I send it out to do. Stand firm on my promises, even when the evidence around you seems to contradict what I have said. Your journey has been unique. The battles you have faced were allowed so that your testimony would be powerful. You are a living witness to my faithfulness. Others may not understand the depth of what you have endured, but I have walked with you through every fire, every flood, every lonely night. I have not wasted your pain. I am turning your history into a testimony that will set others free. I am the same God who rescued Peter from the storm, who gave Hannah her miracle child, who opened prison doors for Paul and Silas. I am still doing miracles today. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead is working in your life. The story is not over. The closed case in the courts of heaven is not a sentence of defeat. It is a declaration of victory. The chains that have held you back are being broken, and the atmosphere around your life is shifting. If you are weary, come and rest in my presence. Let my love heal the places where you are hurting. Let my voice drown out the lies that have tried to steal your hope. You are never alone. My spirit is closer than your very breath. Lean into my presence, and you will find strength for the next step, hope for tomorrow, and courage to believe again. You may wonder why some battles lasted so long or why the answer seemed delayed. My timing is not your timing, but my timing is always perfect. I do not withhold good things from those who walk uprightly. Sometimes what you saw as delay was actually my hand working behind the scenes, setting things in order for a greater purpose. I have been arranging connections, opening unseen doors, and removing obstacles that you never even noticed. I promise you, not a moment of your journey has been wasted. There are times when you felt I was silent, and it seemed your prayers disappeared into the darkness. In those moments, I was drawing you closer, strengthening your faith, and teaching you to lean not on your own understanding, but on my everlasting arms. Even when you heard nothing, I was speaking hope into your spirit. Even when you felt forgotten, I was writing your name on the palm of my hand. You were never out of my sight, not even for a single second. You have survived storms that would have destroyed others, but you stood because my grace held you upright. You may not feel strong, but I have been your strength all along. The battles you fought have built a resilience in you that cannot be broken by circumstances. Your endurance is a testimony that my power is made perfect in weakness. If you are grateful for my strength carrying you through, comment 444 to declare that you are standing by my grace. Many people have spoken words over your life that did not align with my truth. Some tried to label you with their own opinions, but I have called you blessed, chosen, and beloved. My words have more authority than anything spoken by man. What I have declared over your life cannot be reversed by the judgments of others. I am the author of your destiny, and no one can erase the promises I have written for you. Remember, child, you are not alone in your struggle. Even Jesus was misunderstood, betrayed, and abandoned by those closest to him. Yet, in the darkest hour, I raised him up with resurrection power. That same power is available to you. It is working in your circumstances right now, breathing life into dead dreams and making a way where there is none. If you trust in the power of my resurrection, comment 666 as your affirmation of faith. Why did exactly 19,583 people suddenly break free from money struggles last month? They each stumbled onto a strange 9-word sentence, hidden in top-secret neuroscience studies and once suppressed by the FBI. Now, they're clearing debts, flying to dream destinations, and living in homes they once believed were impossible. If you're seeing this right now, you're part of a lucky few. The page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock this secret before it's deleted forever. The pain you have felt is not your identity. The trials you have faced are not your future. I am doing a new thing, and it will spring forth suddenly. You do not have to understand every detail. You only need to trust that I am working all things together for your good. Even what was meant to harm you, I will use for your promotion. You will look back and see that nothing was wasted, not even your tears. I have seen your quiet sacrifices, the times you gave when you barely had enough, the moments you forgave when it hurt the most, and the days you showed kindness even when you were misunderstood. I am a rewarder of those who diligently seek me, and nothing you have done in love will go unrewarded. I am bringing honor to your name, lifting you in the presence of those who doubted you, and restoring what you lost in secret. There is a breakthrough on the horizon that you cannot see yet, but it is coming. The closed case means the accusations, guilt, and shame are no longer hanging over you. My grace is a shield that no weapon can pierce. Your story will not end in defeat. It will end in glory, for I am the God who finishes what I start. There are dreams inside you that you have almost given up on. Do not bury them, for I have not changed my mind about your purpose. The vision I placed in your heart is still alive. I am breathing new hope into every dry place, reviving what you thought was gone forever. My promise to you stands, unchanged by time, circumstance, or doubt. If you are believing for the resurrection of lost dreams, comment 111 as your sign of hope. Trust my plan, even when it does not look like what you imagined. Sometimes, I close doors to protect you from harm. Other times, I allow challenges to build your character and teach you to depend on me. My ways are higher than your ways. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts. I see the end from the beginning, and every detail of your life is under my sovereign care. You are entering a new season. The heaviness that has weighed on you is lifting. I am replacing your sorrow with joy, your mourning with dancing, and your confusion with clarity. Do not be afraid to embrace the newness I am bringing. Change can feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary for growth. As you trust me, you will discover beauty where you once saw only ashes. Let the past be past. You do not have to carry shame or regret any longer. I have forgiven you, and I call you righteous. You are washed clean by the sacrifice of my Son. There is no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. Stand tall, knowing you are loved with an everlasting love and covered by my mercy. You are surrounded by angels, assigned to protect you and guide you. Even when you walk through the valley of shadow, you will not fear evil, for I am with you. My rod and my staff comfort you. I prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies, and I anoint your head with oil. Surely goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life. Stay connected to me. Do not let your heart grow cold or distant. Draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. My Spirit will guide you into all truth, reveal hidden things, and give you wisdom beyond your years. You will never walk alone, for I am your constant companion, your refuge, and your everlasting Father. The path you have walked has not been easy, and I know how many times you have questioned if the struggle was worth it. My precious child, nothing you have endured has gone unnoticed or unrewarded. Every moment you kept believing, even when the world said it was over, became a seed for your coming harvest. I have counted your tears, and I have stored every prayer in my heart. Even when you thought your faith was too small, I was pleased by every step you took toward me. Let me remind you again, my favor is not based on your performance, but on my unchanging love for you. I do not love you less when you fail, nor do I love you more when you succeed. My love for you is eternal, unwavering, and unstoppable. No storm in your life can wash it away. If you are grateful for my unfailing love, comment 222 and let your faith rise above your fears. You are entering a season of restoration. The years that the locusts have eaten, the opportunities you thought were lost forever, the relationships that faded without closure. I am able to redeem it all. I am restoring what you could not restore yourself. I will return joy for mourning, strength for weakness, and beauty for every place that felt like ashes. My blessing will come in ways you did not expect and through people you never imagined. There are promises I have spoken over your life that you may have forgotten, but I have not. My word endures through every generation. I do not speak lightly, and nothing I have said will fall to the ground. Even now, I am breathing life into promises that felt dead. Do not judge your future by what you see today. I am working in the unseen, moving mountains that you cannot even name. Your faith is not wasted, and your hope is not in vain. What if a 9-word prayer hidden by the FBI could attract money to you, starting today? A top American neuroscientist just revealed the secret 9-word prayer that's helping thousands erase debt and flood their lives with cash. Lost in the FBI's vault for years, this prayer is now proven by CX Neuroscience Labs. It's simple, it's powerful, and it's working fast. But the government might shut this down any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know how weariness can settle into your bones. You have carried burdens too heavy for one heart to bear, and you have tried to stay strong for others while silently wishing someone would be strong for you. My child, rest in me. Lay down every weight at my feet, and let me carry what you cannot. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. My grace is always sufficient for you. I have been there in every quiet place. When you felt abandoned, I was nearer than you realized. When fear tried to suffocate your dreams, my spirit whispered hope into your soul. Even on the days when you doubted my love, I was holding you. Your faithfulness, even when you felt like letting go, has built a foundation for miracles that will surprise you. Lift your eyes and see that your story is not over. The case closed, you heard, was not the closing of your destiny, but the closing of every accusation and lie that tried to stand against you. You are free from the bondage of your past. You are no longer a prisoner of regret, shame, or fear. I have declared you blameless, beloved, and destined for more than you could ever ask or imagine. If you are ready to step into freedom, comment 1212 and let go of every chain. Your destiny is bigger than any disappointment you have faced. Sometimes doors must close so new ones can open. Sometimes people must walk away so that my purpose can be fulfilled. Trust me with every ending, for every ending with me leads to a greater beginning. My plans for you are not to harm you, but to give you hope and a future. I am always working for your good. You have prayed for signs, and I have sent them in ways both great and small. A word of encouragement, an unexpected provision, a door that opened when all others were shut. These are the fingerprints of my love. Pay attention to the little miracles around you. Sometimes the greatest signs come in the quietest ways. I am a God of detail, and nothing escapes my notice. Let go of what you cannot control. Release your need to understand every step. Walk by faith, not by sight. My path is often different from what you planned, but it is always better. I do not make mistakes. I do not forget my children. My faithfulness is your security, and my promise is your guarantee. The voices of fear, doubt, and regret may try to visit you, but remember who you are. You are my child, called, chosen, and appointed for such a time as this. No power in hell, no scheme of man, and no failure of your own can separate you from my love. The blood of my Son has secured your victory. If you know you are victorious in me, comment 333 and let your heart rejoice in the truth. I have gone before you, making crooked paths straight and rough places smooth. I am removing obstacles, tearing down walls, and building bridges where there were none. The way forward may not be easy, but it will be blessed. I will go with you every step, never leaving you nor forsaking you. Your enemies may gather, but they will scatter before my power. Your dreams matter to me. Your pain matters to me. Your future is safe in my hands. I have plans that go far beyond your imagination, and nothing you have suffered will be wasted. I am turning every trial into triumph and every loss into a lesson that will carry you further than you thought possible. Hold fast to hope, even when you feel like letting go. The darkest night is often just before the dawn. My light is rising over you, and what I am about to do will make you forget the pain of the past. You will testify of my goodness, and your story will be a beacon of hope for others who are struggling. So lift your head, stand in faith, and expect me to do what only I can do. Your case is not just closed. Your victory is secured. The story I am writing for you is beautiful, and every page is filled with my love, mercy, and purpose. I want you to remember this. Nothing you are facing is too hard for me. No situation is beyond my reach. No heartbreak too deep for my healing, and no failure too great for my mercy. I am the God who turns graves into gardens, despair into hope, and sorrow into singing. When you feel overwhelmed by your circumstances, let my presence be the anchor that keeps you steady. The same hands that shape the universe are holding your life together. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. When you pass through deep waters, you will not drown. I have walked with my children through the harshest deserts and the wildest storms. I was with David when he faced Goliath, with Esther in the king's palace, and with Elijah on the lonely mountain. I am with you now. No enemy can triumph over you when my spirit surrounds you. If you believe I am with you in every battle, comment 777 and declare your trust. There is a strength in you that comes not from the world, but from my spirit. I placed courage inside you before you ever knew fear. I spoke peace into your mind before worry tried to take root. The world will tell you to rely on your own strength, but I invite you to lean on mine. My power is endless, my wisdom unsearchable, and my love for you will never fade. Even when you feel weakest, I am doing my greatest work in your life. Could a bizarre 9-word ritual be the real secret to unlocking your wealth? What sounds unbelievable is now being backed by science. Harvard researchers and leaked FBI documents confirm there's a hidden brain switch that, when triggered, opens the floodgates to abundance, effortlessly. But this information is dangerously sensitive and may be wiped off the web at any moment. Click the link in description and comments right now to access it before it's deleted forever. Sometimes you look at your life and wonder how anything good could come from the mess you see. But I am a God of redemption. I take what was broken and make it beautiful. I turn defeat into victory and loss into gain. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Every scar tells a story of survival, and every tear watered the seeds of your breakthrough. My purpose is unfolding, even if it feels hidden right now. Rest assured, I have already gone ahead of you. The road you fear to travel has already been made straight by my command. You are not walking into an unknown future. You are walking into the fulfillment of my promises. I have prepared blessings, opportunities, and relationships that will astonish you. Trust that I am orchestrating every detail, even the ones you do not understand. Let go of the idea that you must have it all together. I am not asking you to be perfect, only willing. Willing to trust, to surrender, to follow when the way seems unclear. I am patient with you. I see your efforts, your honest attempts, and your longing to please me. You are precious in my sight, and I delight in you simply because you are mine. I have seen your quiet victories, the times you resisted temptation, the moments you chose kindness over anger, and the days you persevered when you could have given up. These moments matter more to me than you realize. Your integrity, even when no one is watching, is shining like a light in the darkness. Your faith, though it may feel small, is powerful enough to move mountains. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. My plan for you is unique and personal. The way I bless one child is different from the way I bless another. Celebrate the victories of others without feeling like you have missed out. What I have prepared for you has your name on it and cannot be taken by another. If you trust that my plan for you is perfect, comment 1111 as a sign of your surrender. The waiting season has not been punishment. It has been a time of preparation. I have used every delay, every detour, and every disappointment to equip you for what is next. You are stepping into a new chapter, and nothing from your past can stop what I am about to release. Your patience has built character, and your hope has built strength. Now is the time to see with eyes of faith and move forward in confidence. Remember, I am the God who provides. I fed my people with manna from heaven, brought water from a rock, and multiplied a little boy's lunch to feed thousands. I am your source and your supply. No matter what lack you have seen, abundance is coming. Do not limit me with small expectations. Lift your prayers higher, ask boldly, and watch as I exceed your greatest hopes. Your heart may still carry wounds, but I am the healer. My touch can restore what no doctor or counselor can reach. The pain you have tried to bury is not hidden from me. Allow me to comfort you, to bind up your wounds, and to fill every empty place with my love. The healing I bring is total. It touches body, mind, and spirit. If you are believing for healing, comment 555 as a declaration of faith. Stand firm on my word, for it is your shield and anchor. When the enemy whispers lies, answer with my truth. You are more than a conqueror through Christ who loves you. No accusation against you will stand. I have declared you righteous, holy, and blameless in my sight. Let no one steal your confidence in what I have said. You have come so far, and you are not alone. Every promise I have made is still yours. Every blessing I have planned is on its way. Stay close to me, keep your heart open, and walk in the assurance that I am working for your good in all things. What you will see in the days ahead will leave you amazed at my faithfulness. You are never out of my sight, not for a single moment. Even when you feel overlooked by others, you are treasured in my eyes. There is not a single step you take that I do not notice, not a single sigh that escapes your lips that I do not hear. You have often felt the sting of being misunderstood or dismissed, but I am the God who understands every unspoken word and every hidden ache. My love for you is personal and everlasting, reaching into the depths of your soul and drawing you closer to me. Many times, you have questioned your worth and wondered if your prayers matter. You compare yourself to others, thinking maybe their faith is stronger, their lives more blessed. But I want you to know that I do not measure you by your weakness or by what you lack. I measure you by the depth of my love and the fullness of my sacrifice for you. If you believe that you are deeply valued and seen by me, comment 1010 as a sign of your faith. There are blessings coming your way that will make sense of every trial. I have promised to work all things together for your good, not just the pleasant things, but even the painful, confusing moments. Nothing is wasted in my plan. Your disappointments are being transformed into divine appointments. Your tears are being turned into testimonies that will show others the power of my grace. The enemy would have you believe that your best days are behind you, that your dreams are out of reach, and that hope is foolish. But I am the God who revives hope and restores dreams. I specialize in sudden turnarounds, unexpected breakthroughs, and impossible victories. What the world sees as an ending, I see as a beginning. I am writing new chapters in your story, ones filled with redemption, blessing, and purpose. Let go of the fear that you will be left behind. My timing is perfect, and my promises are sure. Even when it feels like nothing is changing, I am working beneath the surface, preparing a blessing with your name on it. The waiting is not wasted. It is weaving strength into your spirit and trust into your heart. If you trust my timing, comment 888 as a declaration that you are waiting with faith, not fear. There are battles you have fought that no one else knows about. The private struggles, the midnight prayers, the quiet perseverance in the face of discouragement. I have seen it all. I honor your courage. I have captured every moment of pain and every act of faith. You are stronger than you think, because my strength is made perfect in your weakness. The things you thought would break you have only built you. My child, do not let shame or regret keep you from receiving what I have for you. My forgiveness is total and absolute. There is nothing in your past that I cannot redeem. There is no mistake so big that my mercy cannot cover it. You are not defined by where you have been, but by who you are becoming in me. You will see me answer prayers in ways that surprise you. Some doors will open suddenly, while others will close gently. Trust me with both. I know the end from the beginning, and every turn in your journey has a reason. Even what seemed like loss was a setup for greater gain. I am not finished. I am still working, still moving, still blessing you in ways you cannot yet imagine. Keep your eyes on me, not on the storm. The winds and waves may roar, but I am the one who commands them to be still. My peace is yours, not as the world gives, but as only I can give. When anxiety rises, let my promises anchor your heart. I will never leave you, never forsake you, never turn away from the cries of your heart. If you need peace, comment 444 and receive my calm in the midst of chaos. Let me fill your days with new hope. Every morning, my mercy is new and my grace is fresh. I want you to wake up with expectation, knowing that you are favored, protected, and destined for good things. Lift your prayers boldly, speak my promises out loud, and refuse to agree with fear or negativity. You are a child of the Most High, and no one can snatch you from my hand. The road ahead may not always be easy, but you are never alone on the journey. I am walking beside you, guiding your steps, and opening the right doors at the right time. When you feel tired, lean on me. When you feel lost, let me lead you. When you feel unworthy, remember that you are covered by my grace and loved without condition. Could repeating 9 simple prayer words really make money appear in your life? Newly uncovered FBI research just revealed a forgotten 9-word prayer that's helping everyday people go from broke to blessed. Backed by 6 neuroscience labs, this at-home prayer is turning stress into vacations, debt into dream homes, and struggle into financial overflow. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever.